Everyone is talking about the latest Super Bowl. Kansas City was predicted to achieve a historic third consecutive title, something never achieved before by any team in the history of football. But my team, the Eagles, ended up crushing them beyond the sporting spectacle. This was the first time artificial intelligence played such a prominent role in one of the biggest events on all the planet. And this raises an important question. How can we still have unresolved legal debates around artificial intelligence, given its growing influence? Hello everyone, and welcome to Diritto al Digitale, the podcast where law and technology intertwine. I'm your host, Giulio Coraggio, and data and technology partner at the law firm Dialetto. Today we're focusing on the aftershocks of the most talked about football match in America. Yes, I'm a big Eagles fan, and yes, they won. But the Eagles' victory wasn't the only thing that making the headlines during the last weeks. In case you're wondering why commercials during that massive sporting event generated as much chatter as the final score, you are in the right place. Let's just say that the advanced technology behind these ads was really prominent and made a difference. So let's dive into how these ads were created, the technology behind them, and the legal ramifications that come with it all. From data usage and copyright to text and data mining exemptions to the EU AI Act now in place, we have got a lot on our plate. Now, I'm not suggesting that the game wasn't thrilling. My team won, and I've been celebrating for a while. But if you paid close attention to the commercials, they looked too perfect. They looked customized on your taste. They looked different from traditional ads. This was because they were powered by artificial intelligence. And this is just the beginning, because artificial intelligence can exploit such a large amount of data in order to customize ads to the personal preferences of each single viewer. As technology evolves, we could soon see artificial intelligence systems dynamically changing ad visuals, dialogue, or product placements on the fly, creating fully customized advertising experiences that, while captivating, raise important questions around data privacy, transparency, and intellectual property. So let's move beyond the marketing wizardry and get into the sticky details, because you can't just wave a magic wand and declare, let's there be AI ads. There is a lot behind these ads, and this is, again, just the beginning. I believe that the most unsolved issue that could impact AI advertising is around copyright protection. We have seen last year that the US Copyright Office, in multiple instances, held that contents generated by artificial intelligence might not be protectable under local copyright laws. It depends on the level of involvement of artificial intelligence, but because the copyright protected materials can be just materials that are created by humans, if the creation is fully or almost fully generated by artificial intelligence, that material might not be fully protectable. And this leads to the second question. If I use copyright protected material to train my artificial intelligence system, am I violating third parties' rights? Under US law, we have the fair use exemption. Under the EU copyright law, we have the text and data mining exceptions. These two exceptions have a scope that is slightly different. But the peculiarity is that the text and data mining exception was expressly mentioned in the EU AI Act. And the EU AI Act also obliges to disclose the material through which artificial intelligence systems were trained. In particular, the AI Office now published a draft of the disclosure document that providers of artificial intelligence systems will have to notify to the European Commission in order to document how their AI systems were trained. And look, this is not just a question of large providers' artificial intelligence systems, because even a deployer, a user of artificial intelligence, might be requalified as provider of artificial intelligence systems if there is a high level of customization of the solution that might transform the original solution, the original AI systems, into something different. There is a very blurred line between the qualification of provider and deployer under the EU AI Act, and the difference is substantial because the obligations are substantially more onerous for providers as opposed to deployers. You might be thinking, why does it matter to me? Well, if you are a business trying to exploit these technologies, or your marketing agency is willing to use artificial intelligence without even telling you, well, you have a problem because your TV ad might not be protectable, might be breaching third parties' rights, and you might end up into legal disputes. And I can tell you that at the moment we are in a very difficult situation because companies are exploiting artificial intelligence, and those that are receiving solutions developed through the usage of artificial intelligence might end up, without knowing that, without sufficient contractual protections, those that supply AI-powered solutions will provide very one-sided clauses that just say we cannot guarantee anything about artificial intelligence, on the accuracy of the output, on the fact that the output doesn't breach third parties' rights, and you just need to take it as it is, because the advantage also in terms of cost saving is massive. So we are at a crossroad of a potential cultural shift. There might be businesses just taking the risk because the number of disputes have not been so many, but there are others that might be even too cautious, and without accepting the risk might face a considerable competitive disadvantage. So you really understand that you need to protect your business, but you cannot overprotect your business because otherwise you're just damaging it. And we are at the end of this episode of Diritto al Digitale. I hope that this episode was useful. I encourage you to subscribe to this podcast on your favorite platform in order not to miss the future episodes. I'm Giulio Coraggio, the host of Diritto al Digitale, and I see you at the next episode. Arrivederci.